So when I first gave my life to Jesus, and even for a while after that, I was consumed with what I was here to do. And I think we all are consumed with what we're here to do. And we spend so much of our time trying to decide what we want to do. You know, I remember at a very young age, my parents asking me what I think I wanted to do for a career. What do you like to do? What do you want to do? You can do whatever you want. We've made it all about what it is that we're gonna do. And so then all of a sudden what you have is you have a complete performance-based system. So if you don't make good enough grades here, you don't pass this class, and if you don't pass this class, you don't graduate, and if you don't graduate, you can't get a job. And so it's all about what you do. Greatness, in fact, becomes about what you do. What have you done to be great? What have you done to make your name great? What have you done to do great things, to be considered great? And so let me ask you this question. What if greatness doesn't depend on what you do? Let me read you this verse. This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 9. It says, "Salvation is not a reward for the good things we have done, so none of us can boast about it." Let me read that again. Salvation is not a reward for the good things we have done, so none of us can boast about it. Let me tell you what may be terrifying / the most greatest news you've ever heard in your entire life. Most greatest. Yep, you've heard me say it. The terrifying aspect is that you just found out that there's actually something you couldn't accomplish by how awesome you are and by all the things that you can do. You will never do anything that's so great that God saves you because of what you do. Just not gonna happen. If it was gonna happen, He would have never sent His Son. If it was gonna happen, then the law in the Old Testament would have been enough, because somebody would have been perfect enough to withhold the entire law. So, no matter what you do, you'll never be able to do anything to achieve greatness. Greatness, of course, the greatest thing you can be is eternally alive. And so while it may be terrifying that you can't do anything to achieve greatness, get excited about the reality that Jesus has already done something to make you great, to make you saved, to make you eternally alive. And so if you'll just believe in the one that can make you great, then you've achieved greatness. But remember, it has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with what you do, has nothing to do with what you've done, has nothing to do with what you're going to do. It never has, it never will. So just embrace the one who's done what it takes to make you great. So I'll ask you one more time. What if greatness doesn't depend on what you do?